Hi everyone! Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered what's over there? If you want to know something else about it, keep on watching the video.
The solar system is made up of all the planets that orbit our sun. In addition to planets, the solar system also consists of moons, comets, asteroids, minor planets, and dust and gas. But how did the solar system form? It is an important and difficult question to understand. The creation of our solar system took place billions of years before there were any people around to witness it. Scientists believe that the solar system evolved from a giant cloud of dust and gas. They believe that this dust and gas began to collapse under the weight of its own gravity. As it did so, this cloud began moving in a giant circle. At the center of this spinning cloud, a small star began to form. This star grew larger and larger as it collected more and more of the dust and gas that collapsed into it. Farther away from the center of this mass, there were smaller clumps of dust and gas that were also collapsing. The star in the center eventually became our sun, while the smaller clumps became the planets, minor planets, moons, comets, and asteroids. The sun is a star at the center of our solar system. The sun itself is not a planet. It is actually a burning star that provides heat and light energy for its surrounding planets. As planets orbit the sun, they also spin on their own axis. All of the planets move around the sun, creating an orbit. The farther the planet is from the sun, the colder it is on the planet. The temperature on the planet doesn't only depend on the distance from the sun. It also depends on the gases in the atmosphere of the planet. Planets are positioned at various distances from the sun in the following order. Mercury takes 88 days to circle the sun. It appears to be a huge ball of iron covered by a thin layer of rock. Venus is the brightest planet of the solar system, and it takes 224 days to circle the sun. It rotates in the opposite direction to most other planets. Earth is the planet we live on, and it's the only planet where life has been found. It has more exposed water than land. 3/4 of the Earth is covered by water. The Earth spins on its axis, creating the night and the day, and it takes 24 hours for that. The Earth also orbits the Sun, and one orbit takes 365 days a year. The Earth has one moon, and its orbit takes approximately a month, almost 28 days. We only see the part of the moon that is lit by the sun, which is why it appears to be different shapes at different times of the month. Mars is the largest volcano found in the solar system, and it has a crater 81 kilometers wide. It takes 1.9 years to orbit the sun. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system, but it spins very quickly on its axis. Jupiter has a red spot, which is the biggest, most violent storm in the known universe. It needs 11.9 years to orbit the Sun. Saturn is the second biggest planet, but it's also the lightest one. It needs 29.5 years to orbit the Sun. Uranus orbits lying on its side. Its orbit period lasts 84 years. Neptune has a dark spot caused by a storm, and its orbit lasts 164.8 years.
And that's just a small part of the whole universe. Let's keep learning. Bye!